What do our fashion and style goals have to do with our goals in other areas in our lives? Let's dig in and find out. Hey everybody, my name is Jesse. I'm a Neuro Auto-Associative Programming Facilitator and Life Coach. Today's question digs into the heart of what is it about how we present ourselves, how we view ourselves, that allows us to be more likely or less likely to reach our goals. And I'd start off with asking the question, do you currently have any fashion goals? Do you have an idea of what you want to look like, how you want to present, how you want to be seen 6 months from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now? If not, might I recommend looking at what you're wearing intentionally and how you think that may affect how other people look at you and view you. In an example, if you're going to the store wearing t-shirt and sweatpants, if you're just quickly running to the store for a gallon of milk, cool, you're dressing as you are. However, what does that communicate to the store clerk? What does that communicate to the other patrons? Do you care about any of them or their time or what effort they put in to make that a possibility for you? Now, time of day will come into play. If you're running to the store just as they're getting ready to close, people are usually a lot more lenient. They realize you probably were in a rush to get there before they closed, so on and so forth. But even that will tell a story of, I don't care about your time. I'm here to grab whatever I forgot and move on with my life. Versus someone who comes in a nice dress, whether that's shirt, waistcoat, slacks, or whether they're coming to the store for a female, a nice dress and their hair done up. Is it something that is required? Absolutely not. But what does it communicate to the store clerks? If you're coming to the store in, not necessarily your best, but in a nice attire, it implies in a subconscious manner that you took the time, that you care about the clerk, and you're wanting to make sure that you're not imposing on them. Rather, you are there to brighten their day. And I think that's an effort that we've forgotten to take, that somehow we view it that the clerk is there for our well-being. I would propose no one is there for our well-being, for our purpose to use and abuse. And what we wear, how we present ourselves, how we stand, communicates that to the other person. That level of respect and understanding that they're there to provide a service, but you're there to make it as easy for them to provide that service as possible. Change settings. You're showing up to work. If you're showing up in the lowest grade requirements to fit the dress code, what does that say? Versus showing up in pressed shirt, the uniform's pressed, the pants are cared for, and you've taken some time to present well. Whether you are customer facing or not, it changes the way that you approach the work. It changes the way that you approach your boss, your customers, your work. You put in the time to show up right. There's communication there, even if only to your own subconscious. What are you communicating? What are you telling yourself in that effort? Give it a try. Run an experiment. Try it for 2 weeks. See what difference it makes. The biggest key of all of this is doing it intentionally with a purpose. If you're dressing up in jeans and a t-shirt simply because it is the most practical attire, wear an intentionally nice version. If you're dressing up in button-up shirt, waistcoat, tie, vest, jacket, whatever the combination may be, make sure that it's well tailored. Make sure that it is well pressed, that it's not slovenly and wrinkled to the nth degree, but rather it's taken care of, that you're showing up cared for. And I promise you, if no one else notices, you will. Your subconscious will notice, and you will notice a difference. Give it a try. Try it for yourself. If you think I've gone off the deep end, if you think I've gone off the rails, call me out. Let's have a conversation and see if we can both learn from the experience. If you know someone who needs to hear this, please, I implore you to share this video with them. Otherwise, if you've just enjoyed being here, like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And I look forward to seeing you next time. You have a great rest of your day.